Hello and welcome to the DrivingMaul Super Rugby 2017 Round 11 predictions. Thank you very much for joining me. I am Paul, the guy behind DrivingMaul, and don't forget to sign up for my newsletter. The link is down below in the notes. So, first up, the Hurricanes host the Stormers. The Stormers really got a spanking last weekend against the Highlanders. Really, they couldn't contain the Highlanders' transition game and their offloading and never got really to set their defence. Against the Hurricanes, they're going to experience a similar kind of attack with other players who are going to play at pace, and they're going to get stretched once again. So another big win, home win, I think, for that one, backing the Hurricanes by 15. The Cheetahs then host the Highlanders. Now, I've been going on all season about how the Cheetahs are the Currie Cup champions, and they were undefeated even last season, but they're still a season or two away from challenging at this level. The Highlanders travel without Ben Smith, but even so, last weekend they clicked for the first time and will have far too many attacking weapons for the Cheetahs. Aaron Smith looks like he's back to his best with some laser-like passing that just put players into the right kind of space. So I'm expecting the Highlanders to win this one by about 10. The Rebels then host the Lions, with the Rebels actually doing the more travel as they come back from South Africa. The Lions, unusual for a South African side, do like to tour. It's how they have galvanised their seasons for the last two seasons, and so we should be seeing a good result from them. The Rebels have been, The Rebels have been pretty hot and cold since they're next been on the block. We've had some good games and some bad games out of them, so we could see something from them in this one, but I don't think we're going to. I think we're going to see the Lions win this one by about 10. The Chiefs then host the Reds. Now, the Chiefs have been getting the results, but not by the margins we would have expected. And this is partially down to injury. They had a rookie scrum half last weekend, for example, and no scrum half cover on the bench. The Reds, on the other hand, are a team that just don't know how to win. They played better than the Tars last weekend, but gave up so many penalties that the Tars were able to kick themselves to victory. With that in mind, I think we'll see the Chiefs win by 7. If the Chiefs do click, it could blow out, but they just haven't been doing so recently. The Tars then host the Blues. As I said, the Tars got that lucky win last weekend. They just couldn't hold on to the ball, but the opposition just kept on giving them opportunities, and they kicked themselves to victory. The Blues got that good fighting victory over the Brumbies last weekend, and the Blues don't score as many points as the other New Zealand sides, but if the Tars cough up the ball as often as they did last weekend, the Blues will get enough to win this. The Blues also have beaten all their non-New Zealand opposition whilst losing to all their New Zealand opposition, and I think that trend will continue, and I'm backing the Blues by 7. The Sharks then host the Force. Now, the Sharks had that embarrassing result against the Rebels a couple of weeks ago, but went over to Argentina and got a good result against Jaguares, which is a real confidence decider. The Force, since the next been on the block, have been performing well and putting in spirited games, but not really getting the results that they need. And I think we're going to see something similar happen this weekend as well. So I'm backing the Sharks by 7, who'll be a bit tired having to go to Argentina and come back again recently. The Bulls then host the Crusaders. Now, the Bulls have been poor. They've been playing far too narrow, and with Pollard out, their season is over. The Crusaders, on the other hand, are unbeaten this season and having players come back from injury just at the right sort of time. So I think we're going to see the Crusaders win this one by about 14, even if they did lose Reed to a broken thumb last weekend. To finish off the round, the Jaguares host the Sunwolves. Now, the Sunwolves are coming off the back of a 3-game tour to New Zealand, the first time they've done that. They did get a losing bonus point to the Chiefs last weekend, so there'll be some good morale there, but even so, they are going to be knackered by now, having been on tour for 3 weeks and then having to travel all the way over to Argentina. The Jaguares, on the other hand, have been at home. They did lose the Sharks last weekend, but they've had a pretty good home record, winning their other 3 home games this season. So I'm expecting the Jaguares to win this one by 10. Thank you very much for watching me. Please do give it the old thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget down below you can sign up for my weekly newsletter. Also, always up for good rugby chat, so do comment below. Let me know. I'll be back tomorrow with my Aviva Premiership Round 22 predictions, so look out for that too.